I'm going to give you a tour of my Betrayal collection today. I have the second edition Betrayal kit and Widow's Walk, and I make everything fit in this one box, including tons of accessibility supports and a really great organizer system that I got off of Etsy. So here we go. There's some of the books on top, some underneath, no big deal. This is the best thing in the world. 3D printed organizer. I have dexterity issues, so sometimes I drop it like I did and shake things up. But this is amazing. Check it out. There are specific spaces for every single tokeny piece in the original set. I'll show you. And they're like perfectly sized and accessible so you can get everything. The bowls go like that. Nice thing is I'm going to set the phone down so I can do this with two hands. You twist off the bottom portion. So you do that. You're seeing my belly right now. Delightful. Here we go. All right. Twisty portion, which you and I can do. And look, it's a pretty rainbow of tokens. It doesn't look like the crazy exploding bag of nightmare or like all the stuff in the bottom of the container. I can put the little figurines or some dice in here, but I usually just kind of like to throw some of the tokens when I'm like done with the game and don't want to put everything away right away if I'm in a hurry or whatever. So that's awesome. Let me put you on my belly again and twist it back together. My cat's looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm telling Rectangle how I organize the artwork for games. All right, so there's that organizer. I'll put it aside and I'll totally share the link. I just dropped one or two little tokens, but I'll get them in a minute. My fingers don't work too well because I've got major dexterity issues, but they can still do most of this without any trouble. This is the Widow's Walk expansion for the same set. I really like how they added the little tiny people tokens. So when you're in a stat increase room, like I think it was like a chapel, you can go up one insanity. If you do that, you put your little dude there so you remember, oh yeah, I did that already. And then all these things, da-da-da, perfectly sculpted to go with every little bit together like this. Ta-da! All right. Not only do I have the two games, I also got this add-on. I forget who makes it. I'll put links or whatever, where you can dial up or down. Up is upward on the board, down is down. I'm going to draw little arrows there because I always mix it up, like clockwise, counterclockwise, which way it goes. But these things and the old character pentagons. As you can see, as I'm having trouble with my hands, I'm still able to do all this. This is all together in a stack, nice and neat. And then what you see here, I stack the cards. I usually have a band around each bundle of item, omen, and event, but I just threw them in for now. I have a ton of my room tiles. I have my own personal accessibility code where I put dots in corners. I'll show you. Let's see. This room allows a stat increase, so I put a little plus sign in the corner that's gold. Next to each door, I put a little bar or an additional dot to make it more easy to see because I have trouble with that. If there are windows facing outdoors, I put a little blue dot, and I also put a little bar there for myself. Let's see. This one has a doors on the side. Let's see. This is an outdoor room, so green, like where plants grow. And then this one has a dumbwaiter, which is in the Widow's Walk system right there. So I put a yellow dot. Use whatever you want. Doesn't matter. I made up my own little code for me and other people with ADHD and other like neurological things to make it harder to process a huge board of stuff at once. So these are my little codes. And then down here, I often forget, wait, do I end my turn after every card or just omens or just events? So discover room, draw a card and use it, and turn on that tile whenever you draw a card. So I put that all together. How many dice for the haunt? There are a couple ways to do it, but I listed the two most common. The little cheat sheet cards that I made. They're gorgeous, I think. All my tiles, which I painted and sealed. Paint and seal. I like to sleeve cards to make it easier for my hands to pick them up, so I have extra sleeves here in the box. Especially since I do a lot of homemade expansions for games. As I make homemade versions, I can sleeve them up. More homemade goodness. These are cards for each of the haunts that say what tokens you need. I have first and second edition. This is the first 50, and I'm going to make the Widow's Walk one soon. More rooms, whatever. More books. Some cards in there, but I'm gonna organize it later. This is the pièce de résistance. This is so cool. This box, which is also easy to open, holds extra things. I just put that in because it's humid in my apartment right now. The dice that come with the main set and the add-on dice that came with the upgrade. All my little dudes. And then the purpose of this box is to share accessibility resources with other people easily. I'll show you. You know the dots I painted on my room tiles? And the bars I drew above doors and stuff? Well, I devised a sticker system so anybody can do it. Let me pull this out. I'm struggling with the tokens today. I'll have to take my time later, stretch out my hands a little bit and do the rest. But here, these are the little itty bitty code sheets. These are teeny tiny tiles. And on the back I'll put some kind of art with like the castle or like items and events and omens, oh my, or something. But these are sealed and hand painted. It can go next to each person so they know what's happening. Or between pairs of people, whatever. And then these are the stickers and bars that other people can use to make their own tiles even more awesome. The only thing that's not permanently living in the box here is clear nail polish, which you can use to seal over the stickers on your tiles. If you're not Mod Podgy and painty like me, which I do painting of little things to help as like a physical therapy, occupational therapy exercise. If you don't want to paint and seal your own stuff like this windows and window tile room here, you can just put stickers on and clear nail polish and it'll look super fancy and awesome. And I will show you. I have a tile, yeah, a little demo tile here. This is a blank one that just came with the kit. So this would be a room with 3 doors. You could put dot or a bar, whatever. An outdoor room with dumb waiters. This would be a room with 3 doors, the yellow. It's in a window room. The windows are there, and there's a potential stat increase. There's a little gold thing there. I might draw little plus signs on it. This is just the stickers. They hold really well, but for long-lasting, you know, compatibility with people like me that kind of crash around and beat things up, you just paint over with the clear nail polish. Yay! So, all my tiles, all the cool accessibility add-ons I made, stickers, dice, little dudes, figurines, all the stuff fits in here. I'm really excited. You can get it all into one box. The key to most of that was this awesome 3D print kit. Like, so good. There are a couple different people who make organizers for board games and even organizers for Betrayal, but like this is the one that I purchased after months of saving up money to be able to do these things and researching all the options on Etsy. It's perfect. I'm dropping things out of it because I'm crashing around with my dexterity issues, but it won't happen to other people without the same stuff. Pretty awesome. Oh, and the way that they did it even fits into the original plastic organizer. So if you have the original set, you just want to like sink that into the round spot and have the pentagons all match up, it does. It's meant to seamlessly integrate with what comes in the box. Yay, that's how I Betrayal. Cheers.